Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins. 6 to 9 weekdays. Welcome to the Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins podcast. Thanks to Chemist Warehouse. The Chemist Warehouse Christmas fragrance sale is on now. Shop big brand fragrances at the lowest prices today.
Dear Kimber.
Leavers Week is coming. And the Dear Kimbers have started coming in. I've had more than one about Leavers Week in the last week or so.
I'm not surprised.
But I'm going to go with this one because I feel like this one is probably topical for a lot of parents. So this person says, this mum, Dear Kimber, my daughter is heading to Bustleton with her friends next week. I'm really worried about what might happen, so I'm secretly planning on driving down to be in the area to keep an eye on her.
No way.
I've told some friends my plan and they think I'm being way over the top. What do you think?
Right.
Is this like in disguise? Or?
Well, I guess, yeah, she's not planning on... And I tell you what I think.
Far
Can you
out.
hear that noise?
Hang on.
Do you hear that?
Do you hear it just for you?
Do you hear that in the distance? Oh, there you go. It's a helicopter parent. A helicopter.
They're going down to the levers. Get to the chopper.
Look, I'm going to be upfront. I'm going to be honest. I do think that you're way over the top for going down to spy on your kid. Here's the difference. I mean, I've always said if you're going to, I spent a lot of time as a high school teacher and teaching kids, and I've always said if you don't open those communication lines with your teens when they're young, it's a bit late to turn around the week before Leavers and go, now let's have a chat about how you behave at Leavers Week. Like you should already have had those.
Bolted.
Yeah, those conversations should be well in advance. But why do you have to hide from your kid? It's one thing to say, look, I would feel more comfortable knowing you've got a support network. I'm going to go down there. This is the house I'll be at. If you need anything, there I am.
I'm in the area.
Yeah.
You know that you can call on me if you need me for anything. I'm there and I can be there in a heartbeat if you need anything. But like the idea that you would go down and spy on your kid is, to me, outrageous.
You get down to the area, so then you realise you've got to get to the shops or some sort of flies. So then what are you?
Oh, it's a glasses and moustache, mate.
It might not be that cut and dry. I mean, what if your kids react differently? I know in ours, amongst the three, there's probably two who I could comfortably have those conversations with and sort of be around and all of that. And there's probably one where I would have to put on prosthetics.
Why?
And
if you said, I'm going to go down there, what would that kid say? I'm not going then.
No, she'd just be like, she's just very secretive about everything.
So?
What do you mean
You'd still be down there. You'd still be there, but why not just be up front?
You still worry. They spend a week down there. You worry. You can't help it.
It's not about worrying. It's about hiding it from your kid like a weirdo. Don't be weird. Just tell your kid that you're there. Why would you hide from them? Talk about creating total mistrust.
Where does that? It may work for a weekend at best, but where does that end up?
That kid's never going to trust you.
That is always going to win badly.
Maybe they tell you they don't want you there. What if they tell you they don't want you there?
If you want to go, you go anyway, Pete. Your kids don't rule the roost. You make that decision and you go anyway.
Oh, it's not that easy, though. It's not. It would be a perfect world if it was that easy just to go, I'm going to go anyway. It's not that easy when it comes to your kids.
Really?
It's not.
Okay.
Open the line.
A lot of the time too, don't you? A parent needs to be down there to either sign for the house or wherever the accommodation is.
Oh.
So they need...
I think there's a bit of that going on.
Yeah.
13 10 60. If you have done this, if you have gone to Leavers with your kids or gone to the same area as your kids for Leavers, how did it go down? We want to hear this sort of situation. Like, is Pete right? Did you tell your kids and it turned into a big blow up and it was not cool? Or did you hide from your kids while they were there? Tell us how you handled it.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Dear Kimber.
Dear Kimber today brought to you by every helicopter parent out there. They say, Dear Kimber, my daughter's heading to Bustleton with her friends next week. Worried about what might happen. I'm secretly planning on driving down there to be in the area and keep an eye on her. I've told people that that's my plan and my friends are all saying, hey, it's over the top. So we thought, let's ask you guys. You know best. 13 10 60.
Okay.
Did you go to Leavers Week with your kids? What happened? Bianca, your mum went to Leavers.
Yes. Yeah, she took me and all my friends down.
Okay, so she got you down safely. It was a safe drive.
Yeah.
And so what was the plan? Did you all stay in the same house or what was the arrangement?
Yeah, we all stayed in the same house. Mum had to check us in. And then she went and explored down south with my little sister for a couple of days and kind of left us to do our thing. But she was on call if we needed her. And then she came back for the last 2 nights and just stayed at the house with us and hung out with us.
How did you feel about it, Bianca, that Mum was down there?
Oh, I loved it. It was great. I love Mum. She's good. She's fun to hang out with. She's got boundaries, but she's also
isn't that nice?
Open to stuff. So,
Bianca, would it have been okay with you if you found out that Mum was secretly down there keeping an eye on you?
No, I would have been pissed.
Who wouldn't be, hey?
Okay, Deb, you followed your daughter to Rotto. Did she know you were going?
Yeah, we talked about it before, and she was quite happy for me to go across. So there's probably about 20 of her friends went across there, and they all had their own accommodation. I stayed at Rottnest Lodge, and the plan was if they needed any water or nibbles to call into my room and get something as they were going around the island, drinking and having a party and doing that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And it worked out really well. We had them pop in. I probably had them pop in about 3 or 4 times through the course of the night. Yeah, it was really good. And she enjoyed the fact that I was there, and one of the girls actually had an anaphylactic reaction.
Ooh.
So I was actually able to help her as well because I was around, so that worked out really well.
Great.
Okay.
See, I like the idea of it. I've got a great relationship with my parents. I would have been fine with them being there. No problem. I invite them to parties. But I just think it's more about just being upfront about it.
You can clearly hear there's conversations going on and they've got great relationships. Donna, you went to Levers with your daughter. What happened?
Oh, we went to Bali.
Now this is happening
she wanted
a lot.
To go and with her friends, and I said, if you're going, I'm coming. Otherwise, you're not going. It's time to be a parent. So, yeah, I booked a hotel. I got them a room at the front and I had a room at the back. And I used to sit in the little restaurant bar thing across the road and watch them. And a couple of times I popped my head into the clubs after midnight just to make sure they're okay. But
sure, Donna. Yeah. We know you were just there to tear up the D floor. we get it.
Peek through the window and check there's a couple of feet in the bed every morning. But, yeah, let's face it, they all drink at Levers.
Yeah.
That's no secret.
Oh, but Bali, no question, I'd be following.
Oh, that would worry me, Bali.
I think that's a non-negotiable.
Bali you'd be going as a parent.
I'd be
for
fine
sure.
with it happening, but yeah, I'd have to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these.
See, this all sounds like good relationships. So look, Anonymous, I think just be open with your daughter. Just say you're going to be there if they need you, and just enjoy down south and keep to yourself.
Absolutely. Also, if you've got a Dear Kimber, you're welcome to reach out to us anytime, right? PeteandKimber.com.au. We'd love to hear from you.
It's Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins.
Pete, just got a question for you. With Christmas coming up, will you be providing a Christmas card and a gift for your illegitimate child that you talked about yesterday?
Don't say that. I don't have
You
one.
casually dropped a bomb on the show yesterday that you might have an illegitimate child.
No,
and I just thought, let's put it out there, WA, if you might be Pete's kid.
Can you not do that? Because I'm actually concerned someone might call up. I'm concerned.
Why should you be concerned? I'm sure you're a responsible young man.
I was a responsible young man.
And I'm sure you made great, safe choices.
I did, but I also had a life before this one. So, anyway, we were doing Ghosted Week, talking about people being ghosted in relationships. You asked me and Ben if we had been.
We've never ghosted anyone nor been ghosted, have we?
Oh, I got ghosted, like, horrifically. Like, it's a horrible, horrible story, which I'd be happy to share at some point.
Did we talk about that on air?
No, we never mentioned that on air.
Okay.
I'll give you a little bit. She told me she was pregnant and then disappeared overseas, and then that was it.
I mean, it did lead me to assume that this woman has said she's pregnant and then she's just left your life and you don't know where she is.
No, so there's more to the story.
So, Bebe Pepe, we'd love to hear from you.
There's no Bebe Pepe. I made sure. But I was, in
You
fact...
made sure.
No, that's not... Okay, no, don't, because that sounded terrible.
Yeah,
that's
it did.
not...
Really,
that's
take
not
the
how it
floor.
sounded.
Tell me how this went down.
No, that's not how it went. This
Tell
is
me
actually
how
it went. I was infatuated with this girl. She was Spanish and she was a dancer, and I was going through a phase, right? Like, at that stage, like, sunburnt linen shirts, pop collars.
Right.
Like, I was listening to a lot of Gypsy Kings.
phases of you have been so entertaining.
I know.
I don't know how you... It's such a jump from your Italian, driving the streets of Frio in your car to that.
Yeah.
But here we are. Okay.
I thought I kid you not, I was infatuated. I was 19. I thought I was going to marry this girl. She was 22. And about 6 months into the relationship, she went overseas to go and visit family. We spoke every day. And then around 2 weeks into it, she went missing for around about 4 or 5 days.
Oh.
And then she came back, she got on a call and she goes, hey, look, there's something to tell you. I'm late. As in, I might be pregnant. And it sort of checks out. And like I said, I was infatuated. So my immediate reaction was, hey.
Let's get married.
Will you marry me? It's going to be all right. Like, whatever happens, I'm in. We're gonna be fine. We'll get through this. It's gonna be fine.
You're very pretty, and nothing you throw at me will change that. Let's do this. Let's create a life together.
She went missing for 2 more months after that. So that one phone call...
She told you that and then just ghosted you for 2 months.
Ghosted me for 2 months, gone, completely disappeared. Couldn't get in touch with her, nothing.
You must have been heartbroken. Your whole life had just fallen apart in front of you. The woman you were about to marry, soon you were about to have a family, and now you're just back to being Pete.
But I spent 2 months on that, like sitting on that, waiting for something to happen.
It is a horrible bomb for someone to drop and then vanish.
Then out of the blue, she rocks up on my doorstep. And she says, look, I'm really sorry. I wasn't late. I'm not pregnant. And then...
She just made it up.
Well, I still don't know to this day whether or not she made it up or what. And then she told me she freaked out because I said to her, oh, look, whatever happens, I'm in this. Like, it's fine, and I'll look after the kid.
She's like, I'm not looking for a guy of commitment. I wanted a bad boy.
And that apparently
I thought you were my Spanish lover for the summer.
Hey,
and yet
sunburnt linen shirt with the pop collar. How much more bad boy does it get? But then that was it. I never heard from her again. And you
know what? I'm happy for you because, ghosting, as we've learned from people, can be really emotional and quite awful. And I'm glad that you got some resolution.
Yes.
But I am so disappointed I'm not going to get to meet little Fandango.
Come here, Fandango.
Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins. 6 to 9 weekdays. Thanks for listening to the Pete and Kimber with Ben Cousins podcast for Chemist Warehouse. The Chemist Warehouse Christmas fragrance sale is on now. Spoil yourself or your loved ones this Christmas with big brand fragrances at lowest prices.